Don't be tripping, it's just flipping. It's yard sale season, so come along with us as we show you what we found this weekend. It's going to be broken up in a few parts because just at this church we scored, you guys, we found a lot of good items, so let's go in and see what we find.
Yeah, we didn't get that much. No, sir, no, sir, at all.
It's about 6:30 at this point, and as you can see, there's actually a few people here. I'm honestly surprised this place isn't crowded. We had about 30 minutes to see what we could find because our kiddos had to hop on the bus for school. But they had a lot of toys, a lot of clothes, just a lot of miscellaneous items. As you can see, we're just kind of browsing, and we actually find a few items that were worth picking up. Every time we see DVDs or VHSs, we always kind of browse through them just to see what we can find, and my husband ends up finding some Pink Panther VHSs, and so let's check out what he found. He found this Jet Pink VHS. These are all brand new sealed. There was one that sold for $25 free shipping and another one for $8.99. There's 3 of them. We'll probably lot them up and try to get around $20 to $30. We also picked up this Star Trek model. It only goes for about 20 bucks in the condition it's in. Keep an eye out for different models like this. Some of them actually go for some really good money. This one is the model NCC 1701A and it sold for $360. So keep your eye out.
We're just looking for a place to start a pile. Go, she'll help you, Jacko.
Does anyone else have their kids go with them when they go to yard sales or thrift stores whenever they're sourcing? Our kids are definitely a big help. They are a big help when it comes to keeping everything organized whenever we start piling things up at these yard sales. Right here, my husband is looking at the boots and the shoes. He actually bypasses this. I'm going to come behind him and pick up a few of the shoes. He actually passed up over about $300 worth of boots. He was a little distracted, so we'll let it slide this time, you guys. But we're actually yin and yang, not only in marriage, but whenever it comes to our business. We both have our own area of expertise. He's more hard goods, I'm more clothing and boots, and that's what makes us a great team. Looking at the Blu-rays, he ends up finding a few, so stay tuned to the end because I actually go over what we pick up and how much they go for. This building was packed full of stuff, you guys, so it gets overwhelming even to those that are experienced. We ended up passing up this Dora the Explorer house. It goes for around $60 to $80. My husband did pick up this glass bowl or trinket. It's going to get us around $20. This Florida Gator would have also been a good pickup, but we just didn't feel like messing with them. They were only about $1 here, and he probably would have sold for around $15 to $20.
He's pretty cool.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Does anyone else remember the Taco Bell Chihuahuas? I ended up finding a couple and be surprised at what a couple of them sell for. Again, we only had 30 minutes, so we had to skip over a few tables, just kind of browse as quickly as we could. But my husband did find this old toaster. It's a vintage Sun Chief toaster and it'll sell between $18 to $20.
Hey, ladies, I hate to bother. Do you guys know what this is? Toaster. Is it a toaster? You put... One. Okay. Oh, okay. I see the tape now.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I remember it.
Everyone was so sweet and we had such a good time even in the short time that we were there. So here, check out the rest of what we found. This VHS DVD Magnavox is something else that we picked up while at the sale and it's going to get us over $100 bill. Sorel is a good boot name to keep your eye out for. These are going to get us around $30 to $40. Here lately I've been loving picking up vintage kids clothing. This is a jacket from Sesame Street. I'm going to get around $20 to $22. 1979 Fisher Price Play School lunchbox. About a quarter to 50 cents for it and we'll get around $8 to $10. Here's some of the Blu-rays that we picked up. Converse, whenever they're in good condition, is always a pickup for me. Shoes here were only $2, and I already sold a pair just like this about a month ago for 35 bucks. As you can see, Converse sell pretty well for me. I also found this vintage Hallmark 1973 Rainbow Bright doll. If you find her new in her box, she sells for around $150. In the condition she's in, she'll sell for around $20 to $25. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Look how cute they are. I'm probably going to end up lotting these up for around $20 to $30. We paid $5 for this vintage Polaroid camera. The actual light on it isn't in the best shape, so we'll get around $30 to $40. We also found a Canon PowerShot 5, and it's going to sell between $30 to $50. In this box, we ended up picking up these vintage Matchbox cars, and they sell for some pretty decent money. Boots are becoming one of my favorite things to pick up. This brand is Bull Boxer, and these are going to sell for around $40 to $50. Brass items sell well for us. This little brass apple bell, we could get around $10, but I'm actually going to give this to my daughter's teacher. Boots at the sale were all $5, so these are Corral vintage women's boots. I'm going to get around $80 to $100. I love picking up Crocs. This is their Swiftwater loafers, and these are going to sell for around $29.99. The winner of the day were these women's freebird boots. They are in beautiful condition. They have sold for well over $150. I've got them listed at $229. We'll see what they sell for. Follow me to learn what you should be picking up to flip online for a profit.